Centuries before advanced technology and scientific methodologies, the Quran spoke of phenomena that we are only now beginning to understand. The Quran portrays the creation of man in fascinating terms. We have certainly created man from an extract of clay, then we made him into a drop of sperm in a firm repository. Then we made the sperm into an alaka, leech, suspended thing, clot of blood, and from the alaka, we created a maudga, chewed substance. Quran, 23:12-14. The word alaka in Arabic has three meanings: leech, suspended thing, and clot of blood. When we examine an embryo at the alaka stage, we observe striking similarities with these three meanings. Firstly, like a leech, the embryo at this stage attaches to the uterine wall and feeds on the mother's blood. Secondly, the term suspended thing perfectly matches the image of the embryo suspended in the mother's womb at this stage. Thirdly, regarding the clot of blood, the external appearance of the embryo at the alaka stage remarkably resembles a blood clot due to the concentration of blood within the embryo at this stage. Additionally, the embryo's blood circulation doesn't begin until the end of the third week, making it similar to a blood clot. The verse then mentions the stage of maudga, which means chewed substance. If one were to compare the embryo at this stage to a chewed substance, they would notice that the somites on the embryo's back resemble bite marks in a chewed substance. Thus, the three meanings of the word alaka remarkably correspond to the descriptions of the embryo at the alaka stage. This correlation between the Quranic text and the details of embryonic development is a remarkable example of the Quran's advanced knowledge. The universe is expanding, and the heaven, we constructed it with strength, and indeed, we are its expander. Surah Ad-Dariyat, 51:47. The universe, in all its glory and mystery, has always captivated humanity. For centuries, scientists and philosophers sought to understand its nature. Before the 1920s, the prevailing view was that the universe had always existed in a static state, undergoing no significant changes. It was believed to be eternal, unaltered, and always resembling what we observe today. However, the Quran, the sacred book of Islam, offered a different perspective long before modern discoveries. The verse, "And the heaven, we constructed it with strength, and indeed, we are its expander." Surah Ad-Dariyat, 51:47, suggests a continuous expansion of the universe. The Arabic term mausiana, translated as "we are its expander," comes from the verb wasa'a, meaning to expand. This phrase indicates that the sky, or the universe, is continuously expanding. Scientific validation of this claim came with the groundbreaking discovery by astronomer Edwin Hubble in the 1920s. Observing distant galaxies, Hubble found that they were consistently moving away from us, suggesting a continuous expansion of the universe. This discovery was further reinforced in 1965 with the detection of the cosmic microwave background, a thermal radiation remaining from the Big Bang, bearing witness to a time when the universe was young and hot. This alignment between a sacred text over 1,400 years old and modern scientific discoveries is astounding. It shows that, long before modern science confirmed the expansion of the universe, the Quran had already alluded to this cosmic reality. But the expansion of the universe is not the only natural phenomenon that the Quran addresses. Take, for instance, the role of mountains. These majestic giants that rise from the earth have always been a source of wonder for humanity. The Quran, in its wisdom, describes a deeper aspect of their existence. In the Surah Naba, the Quran states, "Have we not made the earth a bed? And placed the mountains as pegs?" 78:6-7, "Have we not made the earth a cradle, prepared for creatures, humble, a firm, stable, and immobile land?" As for the mountains, they are described as pegs, anchoring and stabilizing them so that they remain calm and are not disturbed by those upon them. Tafsir al-Jalalain. This fact is remarkable because scientists did not fully understand the function of mountains until the 20th century. They believed that mountains were simply residues from the formation of the earth. It was only with the advent of plate tectonics that scientists began to understand that mountains play a significant role in Earth's dynamics. Mountains prevent tectonic plates from moving too quickly and causing earthquakes and other natural disasters, such as floods, droughts. They also serve as barriers to winds and waters, helping to protect life on earth. Thus, the Quran, through this verse, seems to have preceded an understanding that science only fully realized centuries later. This highlights the potential harmony between religious texts and scientific discoveries, where one can illuminate or reinforce the understanding of the other.